Pick up your gear and open your chests. Throw on your armor and head out on a quest. Hey, hey, it's a brand new day.
It's not only a brand new day, it's a brand new champion, Anson. I'm going to unlock Anson, the last Fallback champion, the China Idol champions after Forgotten Realms today. Cheers everyone. On your dystopian innkeeper, Wintershield just started this minute. Let's go. I'm really curious, especially about CNE's version of Anson, because the Wizards of the Coast version of Anson, he survives by reading situations, and it seems CNE's Anson lives by standing in those situations, acting as a frontline fighter. Completing area 50, 2 tanking positions, 1 slot, 4 slots, 1 slot, 2 slots. Pretty straightforward. 2 tanking positions, 1 big column, 3rd column. We're starting with the usual suspects. Goldfind champions and speedy champions alike. Getting in a speed potion and a clairvoyance potion to speed things up a little bit. That should do the trick. Perfect. Chalaxel for gold. Alavic to buff. Speedy Diana. Of course, the one and only Rust, who is a flex champion. I'm going to talk about flex champions later. Artemis. Yes, Artemis. Splendid. Artemis will be my first flex champion I'm going to pick. And Rest, the second one. Pretty easy. Let's get in Melf for even more speed. Ba-dum. It goes. Good. I think that counts as a first speed formation. A little bit of gold too. Already at area 40 soon. Going to save that one as formation number 1. Not yet. Misplaced that. But now. Good. And the wearer of purple that goes down, and we have unlocked Anson. That was fast, wasn't it? Good. Let's have a look at his variants. I'm going to play variant 1. Quickly getting his spotlight up. Recruit Anson, the human fighter. Yeah, it says fighter, not strategist. Well, that's interpretation. Okay. Variant 1, area goal for tier 4, 1200. Going to start it right away. With this formation, restrictions will apply. I'm going to have a look at them soon. Man, he's huge. Granted, he stands next to Fallback, and Fallback is a gnome, but he's huge for a human fighter. Once again, gold find and speed potions. And why not use some fire breath potions too? Now let's have a look at the restrictions of variant 1. Anson starts in the formation with his Unshakable ability unlocked. The Unshakable ability means that Anson increases the damage of all champions in the columns behind him by 100%. That's pretty straightforward. So it's probably best to use him in a tanking position. I have to switch a bit back and forth here. He can be moved but not removed. Only Anson and champions buffed by both him and Uggie can deal damage. Oh, okay. Uggie is his passive ability. Uggie joins the party, starting next to Anson unless she's already in the formation next to another Fallback champion, which he shouldn't be in this variant. Otherwise, your champions won't do damage. Uggie increases the damage of all non-adjacent champions by 100%. So Uggie is not buffing Fallback, which is not a big deal because Fallback is not a DPS. Fallback is a pure buffer. My DPS will be Jaheira. Sorry, Melv. Going to swap in Jaheira at higher areas, replacing Diana. Only Anson and champions buffed by both him and Uggie can deal damage. 1 to 2 mimics spawn with each wave. They don't drop gold nor count towards quest progress. Fair enough. Getting to know Anson. Anson increases the damage of champions behind him, while Uggie increases the damage of champions not next to Uggie, to herself. Or in this case, not next to Uggie. And yes, we want to complete tier 2, at least tier 2. Position your damage dealer to take advantage of both buffs. And as you can see, Egbert isn't doing damage and Fallback isn't doing damage because Fallback and Egbert are next to Uggie, but all champions behind, all other champions behind Anson do damage. Bad idea? No, that's not a bad idea. That's a good idea. Good. Fair enough. Looking good. I'm going to let that formation run while I'll have a look at variant 2 and 3. Maryland's meat grinder comes in handy. I know. Let's level up Anson. Choose an upgrade path for Anson. The pure of heart, Anson would do anything for his friends. Anson increases the effect of Unshakable, buffing all champions in the columns behind him. For each good champion or Fallbacks champion in the formation, stacking multiplicatively. The found family would be as an orphan that grew up in the streets. Anson is always willing to lend a hand to those in need. That's a bit closer to the official D&D lore. Anson increases the effect of Unshakable by 137.5% for each unaffiliated champion or fallback champion in the formation, stacking multiplicatively. The never surrender path. Anson's tendency to put himself in harm's way is what Tess loves and fears most about him. Oh, how romantic. Anson increases the effect of Unshakable by 220% for each formation slot blocked by an escort or fallback champion in the formation, stacking multiplicatively. So that's basic math. And even I can do. Going to choose pure of heart because there are 5 good or fallback champions, and they increase Unshakable by 100% multiplicatively 5 times. So that's higher than 137.5% bonus, 3 times stacking multiplicatively with the found family, and never surrender is just 1 eligible champion. So pure of heart it is. Already close to area 170. Once we reach that one, I'm going to try out the Storm Crash. I'm going to pause the speed potions for that. Storm Crash, his ultimate ability. Anson attacks the toughest enemy with his sword while blasting all nearby foes with deadly lightning. Let's see how that looks like. Okay, he did not hit he did not hit an enemy, but it looks great. I like the effect, that green glow on the floor where he hits. I like that. Splendid. Let's go speedy again. Or maybe we can have a look at his feats. The already unlocked feats are pretty straightforward too. The Unflappable feat increases the effects of Anson's Unshakable ability by 20%. That's not all too much. Interesting will be to get behind me. Feat. Anson attacks have a 50% chance to taunt enemies. When he successfully taunts an enemy, he increases his max meditation stacks by 1 until changing areas up to a max of 25%. I've talked about the meditation. It's not medication, it's meditation stacks. And the first impressions video. Where are they? Oh yeah, the combat trance. Each time Anson is attacked or takes damage in an area, which he probably eventually will in the tanking position, he gains a meditation stack. Each meditation, good lord, meditation stack. I'm sorry, jeez. Each meditation stack increases the effect of Unshakable by 50%, stacking multiplicatively. Anson can have a maximum of 75 meditation stacks, and they reset when changing areas. And with this feat, get behind me, that max increases by 1 each time he successfully taunts an enemy, up to a max of 25%. So that means 100 meditation stacks. That's unlockable as an event reward. Good. So far so good. I'm going to let that formation do its job. Maybe replace Shandy with Melf. Beware. And we're going to have a look at variant 2 and 3. The Walkers of Waterdeep. Area goal for tier 4, 1400. Anson starts in the formation. Once again, he can be moved but not removed. Champions don't recover health when moving to a new area. Champions resurrect at half health when changing areas instead of full health. And that's easily countable. Easy to counter. And it's easy to count too, yes. Every 100 areas, enemy speed and damage is increased by 100%. Ooh. Stacking additively up to 10 times. Okay, so up to 1000%, if I'm getting that right, yes. Well, okay. 1000% more enemy speed and more enemy damage. That's going to be interesting. Starting in area 50, a thrown rug hits a random champion every second, dealing 1% of their max health and damage. Let's use some good healers then. Maybe Viconia, Omen, Celeste. No, Celeste. No, Celeste only heals champions in front of her. Viconia comes to mind. Getting to know Anson. Anson's unstable weapon sometimes shocks him, but he powers through it. You may need to include some healing abilities to get him through. Viconia, pretty sure. Variant 3, Family Matters. Area goal for tier 4, 1600. Anson starts in the formation. He can be moved but not removed. Once again, Anson's brother Waylon and a sacred villager join the formation. 1 to 2 Zentrim thugs spawn with each wave. They don't drop gold, no count towards quest progress either. You may only use good, unaffiliated, yes, Artemis, or Fallbacks champions. Getting to know Anson. Anson's specialization choices, it says here choices, simply just one specialization choice, determines which hero he works best with. Who will you include in the formation? Chahira? Oh no. Can't use Chahira. Probably have to use Artemis here. If I read that right. Let me check that again. You may only use good, unaffiliated or fallbacks champion, and Chahira is neutral. So no Chahira. Artemis. Already at area 380 here. That's good. I'm going full speed now with Nahara and Laezel and Virgil. No. That's looking good so far. Good. Area 400. Goal would be 1200. So we're going to have a look at the flex champions. Reworked champion will be Binwin in a week. Artemis. Let's face it, Artemis in Wintershield, that's a no-brainer. You simply can't have enough Artemis item levels. I only got 2,514 though. Okay. Yeah, Rust got more item levels than Artemis. My Rust got more. And he's already tier 4. So it's going to be, for me, definitely Artemis and Rust. But let's have a look at the other flex champions. Ballot. Maybe. Barrowin. Would cost 3 time gate pieces. But that's okay. Gasbrick, not so much, to be perfectly honest. Pardon? Iman. I'm thinking about Iman, to be perfectly honest. I didn't level her up at all, just unlocked her, just like most champions. But she's versatile. Morgan? Not sure. Probably not. Neris? No. Maybe. Rust? Yes, of course. Wyconia? Thinking about Wyconia too, she would already be tier 3, so that would help. Will, maybe not, no. Area 516, so I will see you at area, let's say, 1200. Pardon, once again. Assigning useful feats and getting Anson to level 2965 for his last feat slot. What was it? Close to 3,000. Whoops. Leveled Egbert 2. So Anson got all 4 feat slot open. And I'm not going to buy his feat, but available to buy with gems. The Inspiring Leader won't do much, increasing the damage of all champions by 25%. That does not do much. Calm Under Pressure. Anson takes 10 more enemies attacking to get overwhelmed. Doesn't do much either, to be perfectly honest. Nope. Anson Friend increases the effect of Anson Unbreakable Uggie ability by 40%. Nope. And the other feats are either in gold chests or available as event rewards. Good. Let's have a look at his outgoing effects. Uggie joins the party and buffs the damage of all non-adjacent champions by 600% now. Now that Anson is fully leveled. Unshakable increases the damage of all champions in the columns behind him by 6.42 billion. His equipment levels are all at 1 because we didn't finish variant 1 yet. So those are baseline values. Unbreakable Uggie's buff is increased by 500% when Anson is in the formation, which means she does not have to be next to Anson. I could place a Fallback champion, let's say in Certainty Trance slot, and have Uggie join that Fallback champion. But that way Anson would lose the Unbreakable Uggie buff. The fighting style. When Uggie is with Anson, and she is with Anson right now, Uggie attacks the closest enemy whenever Anson attacks. Uggie's damage deal 1 second of BUD based damage and drives the enemy berserk. I like that. Berserk enemies move 50% faster and attack twice as often. That sounds bad, but they deal 90% less damage, and that's a good trade-off. The combat trance has now a maximum stacks of 75. Each time Anson is attacked or takes damage in an area, he gains a meditation stack. Ha! Nailed it! Didn't say medication this time. Each meditation stack increases the effect of Unshakable by 50%, stacking multiplicatively. Anson can have a maximum of 75 now meditation stacks, and they reset when changing areas, and they don't go up because Anson... pardon, I said each time Anson attacks or takes damage. Pun, I was wrong. Each time Anson is attacked or takes damage in an area, he gains a meditation stacks. And right now Anson just does not get attacked because our champions are good enough for now. The Pure of Heart increases the effect of Unshakable by 110% for each good champion or Fallback champion in the formation, stacking multiplicatively. Current stacks 5, and the total bonus is 3,984. Storm Crash, that's his ultimate ability that we've seen before. The Erratic Energy. When Anson Uses his Storm Crash ultimate ability, Anson's sword ignites in lightning for 45 seconds. That still reminds me of the War Duke. For the duration, Anson's attacks deal an additional 5 seconds of BUD based damage. Damage him for damage equal to 1% of his maximum health, and increase the maximum stacks of combat trance meditation by 1, so up to 100 now, up to a maximum of 25 additional maximum stacks. Up to 100. The increase to the maximum stacks resets when changing areas. And finally, got you back. Anson increases the health of all other champions by 25% of his max health, and healing effects on all champions are increased by 25%. And the additional health Anson provides to other champions is currently at 1.33 million. Almost at area 950. Lovely. You can speed things even up with human. Nope. Oh, that doesn't add ultimate. And maybe, I don't know. I was about to say Deacon. But seed 1 is blocked. Great thing though, there's finally a real tank on seed 1. Yes, Thelora is a tank. Yes, Turiel is sort of an anti-tank. He deflects the tanks to other champions, so he can be used as a tank. But other than that, yes, Thelora and Anson. Even worse, seed 11, where we only got Nova as a real tank. So having a tank on seed 1 is a good step. I like that. Reaching area 1050 soon. Got a favor increase of close, well, it's now at 1.11 to the power of 41. 200 item levels for Anson and 3 Anson gold chests. 100 and less than 150 areas to go. Then I'm setting up variant 2 and then let that run again, and we'll hopefully see you tackling variant 3, the hardest one. I saved up, well, 258,000 small bounty contracts and 314 snowflakes. Pardon. Let's see how many chests we can get. 41 gold and 82 silver chests. I'm not buying them for Anson. Pardon. I'm buying them for Artemis, and Wintershield is going on for another 3 weeks. Hold on, are we running into problems? Oh yes, we do. Goodness. Good. I have to bring in, yes, the usual suspects once again. Evelyn replaces Human. We replacing Melf, buffing Chahira, and well, I think I'm going to make it to 1200 with Chalaxel, otherwise Kent would be another good option, buffing Chahira. Good. 75 areas to go. Goodness, that's a lot of chests. Lovely. 41 gold chests, 82 silver chests. Cheers to that. So now that we've got some DPS back, didn't see that familiar here. We can switch back to La Esel and Nahara again. And even Diana, even Melf. That'll do the trick. 50 areas to go. Ogma's favor is at 2.16 to the power of 47. 40 areas to go. That's nice. Good, already almost time to say goodbye. I'll see you hopefully soon tackling variant 3. Hoping to get Anson to tier 4, get Artemis, and we'll reset Artemis tiers and we'll do them again just to get a bit more chests for him. And I'll, see you soon unlocking, tackling variant 3 tier 4 area 1600. We passed area 1200, 300 item levels for Anson, 4 gold chests, and 2.16 to the power of, what was it, 47. That's fine. Let's get in Merylvan and Omen. So Ogma favor is at 1.5 to the power of 50. Good. Cheers everyone again. I'll see you hopefully soon with variant 3 of Anson tackling area 1600 tier 4. In the meantime, well, I think you know how it is. Everyone have fun, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye everyone. Goodbye.
Pick up your gear and open your chests. Throw on your armor and head out on a quest. Hey, hey. It's a brand new day.